This is week number 1 of Cha-Cha. I'm Rob and this is Kathy, and we're going to show you what we did in our first class of Cha-Cha. Do you want to explain what you did last week? Actually, we'll do that in a separate piece. The first move we did was just showing you how to do your basic footwork. So it starts off with the count going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So if you think about it, you're doing a set of footwork to the side and back, and then another set of footwork to the side and forward. So we went from that to going into an open position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So from here, you can do all of the moves that we were doing. So the first move we showed you was doing an open break, and we'll do it toward the camera. So we went our basic 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. So you're breaking on 2, and you're coming back, cha-cha-cha to your basic. Now you can also break going the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. As I talked about it, all of the breaks and the turns, you're doing it on the 2. Guys, you have to be able to lead it so the ladies can feel it coming before that. So about just right on the 1. So from there, we did an outside turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, and the ladies are going to put up their left hand and make a cup nice and turn and around, cha-cha-cha, and back to where you started. Okay, so the first turn was going that way toward the camera, and we also did it going away from the camera. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3. Okay, we did talk about cup and pin with your hands. So ladies, when you're doing an outside turn, the ladies you're turning your hand on the thumb side of your hand. You're making a nice little cup coming around. If you were to do an inside turn, the turn is going to be on the palm side of your hand and turning around. Okay, so from there, in week number 1, we also did a free spin where we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. We're both stepping this way and pivoting around 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3. Okay, and you can do that on both directions as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 3. And that was week number 1.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I'm going to teach you how to use your hips in Cha-Cha. The way I started off was by explaining how, pretend you're standing in the line at the grocery store. You're up straight, but you're getting tired. One leg's getting tired, so you shift your weight over to one side. And then that leg gets a little tired, so you shift it back over to the other side. So basically, this is the hip wiggle. Now we want to be able to do that without seeing that rise and fall in between. So as I change from one hip to the other, I have to bend my first knee as the other knee straightens. So it's a gradual shift like this. All right, now we're going to add a step. So I take my step first, and then I shift. And then I take my step first, and then I shift. And I take my step first, and I shift. And it looks like this from the back. It's step, shift, step, shift, step, shift. So if I'm walking sideways, it'll be side, together, side, together. If I go the other way, side, together, side, together. So that could be the cha-cha-cha. It would go cha-cha-cha, and then we do the 2, 3. And if I do cha-cha-cha that way, it's cha-cha-cha, 2, 3. So you're getting, the hip starts by being, okay, so that's it for that one. All right, and then I taught you for the rock steps. We were working on the rock steps. So what we do on a rock step is we take our weight forward, and then we take our weight back. So I went forward and back, forward and back. And now to use the hips, as you go forward, the hip is back to start with your weight on this hip, and then we're transferring our weight to the front hip, and as we're transferring it, I'm making a circle with my hip in that direction. So I'm doing a figure 8 that way, and then as this hip is out now, my weight is off of this leg, and as I rock back, this hip makes a circle that direction, outside to the right, so it goes that way. So I go rock, step, rock, step. Now if I do a rock behind, that was a rock forward and back, and now if I do a rock back, so if I'm going rock backwards, my hip, the hip I'm standing on is out, remember, and then as I take my step, I have to shift to this hip. As I step backwards, my hips are going to make a circle in that direction. As I rock back, it makes a circle around that way. And then as I rock back forward, so now this hip is out, my weight's on it, I'm going to transfer my weight back to my front foot. I make my hip go out the other way. So that makes a circle in that direction. So there's your figure 8. So it goes this way, this way. That was exaggerating. So that's your rock back, rock forward, rock back, rock forward. So now we have to add that together. We start the dance with a 1, rock back, so that's the hips going that way, go forward, and then we do the cha-cha-cha, which is side, together, side. So remember the hips are going, starting with this one up, as we change our weight, this one goes up, side, there, and then I rock forward. I do my figure 8 that way, and then I go side, together, side, rock, back, forward, side, together, side, rock, forward, rock, back, side, together, side, rock, back, rock, forward, side, together, side, rock, forward, rock, back, side, together, side, rock, back. And then we did outside turns. So with the outside turn, I go side, together, side, and then I do a push turn. So I transfer my weight to that hip, and then transfer my weight back to that hip as I swivel and go side, together, side. So it looks like this: side, together, side, pivot, turn, side, together, side. And if I'm doing it the other way, I transfer to this step as I push, and then back to this hip, side, together, side, pivot, turn, side, together, side, pivot, turn. So that's how you work the hips in cha-cha. Practice, practice. Thank you.